You have reached your destination.
Yep. Son of a bitch. Third fucking cast plug is popped. God damn it. Whoops. So now I'm leaking everywhere. I might as well let this fucking thing leak, because I've got to replace the damn thing now. Shit. So today is freeze plug day. These are the 3 Welch plugs that have popped out of my MGB 5-main engine that I have installed in the MGA. I'm not here to debate the merits or otherwise of how well these things were put in or not, because I don't care to. But I do have replacements. Not these, because they're a bitch to put in without, if the engine's not easily accessible. I'll show you where the last one popped. Here's option 1. This is called it's often called an acorn plug, right? Where's my homemade? Hold on. Okay, so this is on the outside a 7/8, and whatever it is on the inside. Okay, the operation of this is pretty simple. You put it in the hole. You put a 7/8 wrench on the outside there, and with a smaller socket set or whatever, you cinch it down. That cinching it tightens it and turns this disc on the inside concave in the other direction and causes it to flatten out, therefore tighten. Okay, I've got one installed in my car right now, and it was a bitch. I'd made this, a 7/8 out of a socket that just didn't do any justice. And I gotta hand it to it. I tried drilling this thing out, and I've broken a couple drill bits on this, because this is hardened metal, so it's good. What is it, Stanley? Yeah. This is good metal, so I may, if I ever do this again, just cut it there after, where the crown starts, and use it that way. Okay. Goes like that, and again, it's too tall, thus the on and on. This would be the ideal way of doing one of these, because it's a bitch on your own and a single man. Other option is this. Okay. Operation of this is pretty simple. Excuse me. Put it in the hole, you tighten the bolt, this neoprene squishes out, thereby causing a seal on the block, and that's it. Easy. I have one of those on my car also. Neither of them, this one or the acorn plug, leak. I may trim this down a little bit, just so it's not so far out. It's what, an inch or whatever. So I'm going to pause and show you where all this came from. Okay, so here's the first one. This was the one that pissed me off the most, because I had to redo it twice. Behind my alternator. Okay. I cinched that thing down, but good. And if it ever comes out, I'll be greatly surprised. Here is the second one. I did not do a good job in cinching that down, so I may uncinch it, push it in better, then cinch it back down again using a drill or something. But this one has never leaked, and I may just leave it the hell alone because it's never leaked. Right? But you see how it works. Here's the third one. So I've already done a cursory job, starting job, of getting the sealant that was around there, RTV or something, out of there. Again, the other one goes in, cinch it down, and a 5-minute job, you're finished. Because I've got a 5-main, MGB 5-main, I don't know if this is common to other MGAs or not. I've also got where is it? That. This is often called a Betson bolt. I've made a video on this one when I put it in. I wonder if I can get down in there. Let's see. No, not too well anyway. There's a basic operation of it. I got a bolt behind there. That long ass bolt rests gently but firmly against the other Welch plug that's in the back of the engine. You can see that if that sucker pops, I'm fucked. The entire engine has to come out. JB Weld, so there we go. Anyway, so this is the damn thing, right? Here's the basic operation of it. Carriage bolt kind of deal. That and a square hole. Okay, one goes on the other. This goes on the back, so it's nice and tight and doesn't move. Over that go the two big ass washers, and over that goes the bolt. As the bolt cinches down, the rubber squishes out, causes the seal. It's like a marshmallow, but much harder. There it is installed. I've got this on a tripod, so I hope this works. I'm trying hard not to bump the goddamn thing, and all I'm going to do, let's see, where's the camera? There we go, is tighten it up. I spin a little bit in there. Lovely. That's it. Fucking A. What if we should get it just a little bit tighter? That's it. I mean, 10 seconds? I don't know. I'm done. I freaking love it. I just love it. Okay, here we go. I've got the engine started, and I'm going to Okay, I had actually narrated this while I was making the video, and you couldn't hear me talk over the engine. So what I'm showing here is how this thing operates. As you cinch down that nut, not the bolt, you can see how that neoprene squishes out. Okay, and then I'm going to back it up here, and you can see how it unsquishes. It's just like a marshmallow. So this is what abuts the hole in the block, the bore hole. This is the operation of this thing, and you can see that it works like a freaking charm. So I'm pretty happy with this, and I'm pretty thrilled that I worked it so easily. All right. At idle, I was at 190, what am I at? 180 and some change, almost 190 of temperature. And it's raining again pretty hard, so I consider myself up to temperature on this thing. I'm gonna let this damn thing sit, and I will record for 10 minutes, and then I will speed it up on the replay, and that's it. Okay, well, I turned my car off at about 180, 190, and you can see how the heat soak will take the temperature up even more. I'm looking at about 210 maybe, 209, 205. And by now, prior to this, my setup, prior to this, my plug would have popped. It would have popped within the first minute. Okay, so center plug, had no problem with it before, but again I replaced it. Good to go. I see no evidence of leak. Another one. One that just popped yesterday. No evidence of leak, or maybe there's just a smidge there. Once the car cools down, I'll take a box wrench to that and see how much tighter I need it to get. But again, nothing. And thank goodness, golly God, that's where my Betson bolt, that's the bolt right there. Betson bolt is just a bolt that holds or prevents the rear one from popping out. No water, no coolant. I'm going to consider this a strategic win. So, yeah, I like the rain, so I figured I'd share with the people I love. Come down pretty good. And it's a gorgeous day. Here, you know what? I'm getting pretty excited now about my car. This is for the labor, my labor. I have some work to do, okay? I've got the wiring loom for my seat heaters to finally install. Need to dust off the memory on that, plus dust off the seats. Good Lord. Here's my Maryland registration. There is all the work I've done, my nice little windshield, and still? Come on now. Weak battery. Still no evidence of any weeping or whatnot. So, again, calling this a win. I'll check in the morning and see if there's any other issues, but yeah. Hell yeah. I'm gonna post this and congratulate myself.